Hello everybody on this fine, on this fine Friday. Ooh, is that a, oh. Hi, hello everyone. I'm trying to like move you guys so like you're in front of me, but also like I'm not cutting off the top of my head, but you know, it is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's totally fine. Anyway, hello everyone. I'm gonna wait for you guys to hop on. And we're gonna do this thing. We gonna do this. I don't even know what cup I'm gonna use. It's gonna be a surprise. Oh, let me get though the florals. I'm bugging. Girl. Oh, I should switch these because this is one and this is two. This is one. I'm so original with my names today. It's really funny. All right, hold on. Wow, the ads are crazy today. Hello. Oh, I realized that. Where did my comments go? Question mark? Question mark? How come I can't see both on here? Oh, dead. Hi, Veronica. Okay, there we go. That was so weird. I couldn't see comments for a second. That's okay. Hello, everybody hopping on. So I'm going to be literally watching comments like right here with all of you because I'm also watching a stream over here. It's my husband's stream. So I'm dual purposing my devices tonight. So I have that open over here. Anyway, how is everybody? Hello. Happy Friday. I feel like it's been like, oh no, did I just freeze? That was so weird. I feel like it's been like a million years since I've been live. And I feel like that's probably also not true. I feel like it was just last week, but it feels like forever. Okay, so say hey when you come in, y'all. I want to know who's here. Come in to hang out with me. All right, so a couple things I want to do. First and foremost, I want to show you guys the new prints that just went live on the website. And then we're gonna demold a couple of these, not all of them. And I'll show you why, because some of them got a little sad, but it's okay. It's all right. So let me start with showing you guys what released tonight. I have two sheets. They are florals. Hello, hello. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Lala. How are you? Oh my gosh. I don't know where that came from. But I want to show you the two floral prints that are now on the website. And they are winter florals. I'm super excited about them. I was so unique, guys, when I named them. I named them Winter Floral 1 and Winter Floral 2. I'm so original. Okay, so Winter Floral 1. Let me show you Winter Floral 1 looks like. Dad, we'll just use the back of the sheet. This is Winter Floral 1. I'm like cracking myself up right now. Oh my gosh. Winter Floral 1. And then we have Winter Floral 2. I'm making myself giggle. Yes, 30% off the website is on still for the website. Now through the end of the year, technically. Through December 31st. So snag that 30% off sale while you can. I'm going to use these tonight, but we're going to be glittering a cup, so we're not going to see like the full, you're not going to see the full shindig, but I definitely will make sure like post it when it's finished. But I'm toying with a couple ideas for how I want to utilize these florals. I really want to do it over a plaid, but for those of you that remember when I did this plaid, I showed it either here or I showed it in my Facebook group, and I wanted to add the autumn florals to this, and then I don't know. I like put the florals up against it and I was like, ew, I don't like it anymore. So this cup is just chilling here because I don't yet know what I want to do with it. So that's, we're just gonna put that over there. Let's hide that. Pretend that's not here. I did get a couple of these finished, but we had a couple boo-boos. So I'm gonna demold these two, which came out the best. This one though got some bubbles along the edges, And then this one I need to do another coat. This one, I don't know if you guys can tell, but that whole section right there is micro bubbles. I forgot to come back and torch a second time. So sad. And this came out so cute, but for some reason, this UV DTF section must not have been super flat because it curled up. So I have to sand in the mold and then put something over top of it. Oh, there was another one that lifted too. So it's weird that it lifted, but I mean, it did. So anyway, it's fine. It happens. It happens. Stuff just happens. So I am going to demold this one. This is the Merry Christmas. This is one of the decals that is on, hi Felicia, that is on one of the gingerbread sheets that released last week. Those are also on the website, so you can check those out too. So even if you're not going to be making any last minute Christmas gifts right now, there is obviously the opportunity to stock up and be prepared for next year. Because if you're like me, we always start and get a little late to the game when it comes to what season we're supposed to be working on. Like right now, I technically should be working on Valentine's Day cups, but I don't have the Valentine's Day, anti-Valentine's Day itch to do anything. So eventually I'll get there. But that would make a cute coaster. Anyway, and then we're going to do this one. This one is just too adorable. This is going to go in a box I'm sending out. Look how cute that came out. I love it. This glitter is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love this. This one came out so cute. Oh, she crispy. She crispy. Okay, so those two are coming out. These two are just chilling. And I don't know yet. I don't know yet if I'm gonna do more coasters. I don't know. I don't know, ladies. I don't know sometimes. Sometimes I don't know if I'm coming or going. I do though need to spray seal this real quick. So this is a, why does that keep going dark? That's super annoying. This is a cup I'm working on. It's a Grinchy cup, actually. And I did it on the blush colored 40 ounces that I had on my website. We're out of this color currently, but I do still have teal and yellow, I think, left. Those are the two colors I have left. They're so cute. So I'm gonna go spray seal this super quick. Super quick. I thought that I had, and then I want to show you guys something else that I have an idea for, but I want honest thoughts. Hello, hello. Sorry, my thing is being so weird. Hi, Jocelyn. Hi, Maritza. Okay, let me go spray seal this super quick because I do need to epoxy this tonight. Where's my clear? Clear? Whoa. Okay. She is sealed, she is chillin', and she is ready. Okay, but while we're waiting for that, oh, the other thing, so yes, the website is currently 30% off, so you can save 30% off the entire website. And the other thing that I wanted to say, sorry, I need to see if I can keep this screen on because it's real frustrating that the screen doesn't want to stay on. Probably in settings, huh? Just keeps going dark on me. Okay, anyway, so aside from the website being 30% off through the end of the month, I am also throwing tons and tons and tons and tons of goodies in people's boxes, whether that's vinyl, whether that's UV DTF decals, wraps, like just stuff that I don't want anymore. So if you love getting extra stuff in your packages, like, I mean, honestly, who doesn't? Then that's also a great reason to purchase because I have been putting lots of stuff in there because then it's a way for me to get it off the the shelves that I have here. So anyway, okay, so a couple things I wanted to show you guys before we hop into what we're doing. Yes, and you can stack your group code. Yes, you can. Or you can use Ebony's code Ebony, to save too. Okay, so I got this. Okay, so I don't know how many people follow me over there on the good old Instagram, but I have, I'm becoming my own problem. I have a Stanley obsession, and I bought a butt ton of Stanleys to customize. So I'm going to be opening custom orders like in general on January 1st, but I'm specifically going to be highlighting custom Stanleys for those that are bougie like me, and we like to sometimes have like, you know, a name brand cup just to show that, you know, I don't really know what it proves, really nothing, but you know, we just another cup to add to your collection, but customized just for you. So I got this one. This is a travel mug. It's only 20 ounces, but it's super cute. I love this color. I also got this color in a 40 ounce too. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with that one yet, but I saw this and immediately thought that this should totally, for sure, be a rhinestone cup. Don't ask me why my brain went that way, but like I just, in my mind's eye, can see this as a rhinestone cup, and I can't let that go. So I was looking at some of the rhinestones I have, and I had Prissy Sissy from Flynn Sister Supply Shop, which I love. I've used it before on a few things. Nothing I have now. No, nothing I have right now. Oh, actually, wait. I do have one cup that has Prissy Sissy on it. Hold. Please hold. I can. This cup. Okay, so this cup right here, that is also on my website, 30% off. Great opportunity to snag a gorgeous rhinestone cup. This is Prissy Sissy, okay? This is Prissy Sissy. I love this mix, and I feel like this would look so pretty. Now, because I'm an indecisive person, I kind of opened Prissy Sissy, and I was like, it's not enough pink for me. So then I added some opal, rose pink opal, and now it has a little bit more pink, and I'm 1000% obsessed. So I am debating whether I want to do this on a live, if I want to do this on, where's my brain? If I want to do this on live, or if I want to do a YouTube video. But this is coming to a live stream / video near you. Also, speaking on videos, okay, sorry, squirrel ADHD moment. We all know it's coming. The other thing I do have to do before I forget is I need to get a different color for the logo. I haven't decided, and I don't have stones here that are small enough. All I have is white, and I don't know that I'd love white because I don't think it would stand out enough based on some of the colors that are already in here. So I need to get like a bright color. What's the post-it? Wait, what post-it? Behind me? I have a post-it? What post-it? I don't see it. I have lots of things behind me. What's my, those? Okay, so, has anybody ever heard of, like brain dumping? So that's actually a brain dump right there. One day I was needing some, like depletion of the stuff in my brain, and we have like this closet door thing over here. I used that, the wall, the window, and I just kind of organized my ideas. And so those are current existing ideas that are like future things, or like not right now things that I have up there that I just haven't executed yet. Over here I have literally 2 things. Actually, one of them can come down. The rest of it I already like executed and got done. But all this right here, these are ideas that I would love to do one day. And this is sometimes how I just have to like put it down so that it's not here, because it will keep me up at night and I will have night thoughts that I don't have the time to work through, you know? So like some of the things that are up there, let's see. Oh, deciding what to do about my Etsy shop, because I also have a digital Shopify site that I haven't opened. So that's like a thing, like, oh, future problem, not a today problem. A bookish bundle vinyl decal situation idea, but hasn't been executed. What was the other thing that's up here? Embroidery. That was a thought for a minute, so I just left it up there. It's a not right now thing. It's just that popped in my head and I had to write it down. What else do I have up there that's like vlog style video content? Like my brain is all right here, and this isn't all of it, but it was at that moment. That's what I did. So I do it with Post-its because I physically can then see everything. I'm a big like write things down kind of person, versus like put it in my phone, because I put it in my phone, that's fantastic, but I'll never go back to that note again because I'll forget that I even have that note. So I'm very big on like, I have to physically be able to see it, you know? Okay. Oh, so I was speaking about movies, shows. I don't remember how we got there, but today is the day for those of us that are book readers that The Housemaid came out. And I forgot that it came out, and now I really want to go see it. But do I really want to go to the movie theater? Because going to the movie theater, and this can't be just here, but going to the movie theater is like taking out a small business loan. Like, it's crazy expensive out there in the wild. So like, also, who would go with me? That's the thing. My husband's not going to go see a book about a movie he didn't read. Although he does love Freida McFadden. So maybe I can convince him to read the book, and then we can both go see it. But I really want to go see it. But I also am hesitant because I'm someone where I don't like when a book does not live up. When a movie made from a book doesn't live up to the book's hype. You know what I mean? Like, I love to love a book, but then sometimes the movie adaptation like sucks, you know? So curious to hear the reviews from all the people. But anyway, okay, so what I wanted to work on tonight was I really wanted to try and think about how I want to utilize these florals. And I have a few thoughts. I'm also open to suggestions, but I have some ideas. I have some thoughts. I have some ideas. I am thinking either over a plaid, but considering this idea, I don't know if I want to go the plaid route. If I did a plaid, it would be a plaid with blues. Hi, Erica. I missed you, Erica. So I'm hesitant to do the plaid route because I don't know that I will love it. It's always great when I glitter it and then I epoxy it and I go, this doesn't go with the vision. I feel like it could if I used like a blue and a white, but at the same time, like, do I want to take that chance and hate it? You know? That's the problem. So, one option. The other option is I do a burst style ombre. I haven't done one of those in a long time, but like darker color in the center, lighter colors on the top and bottom. That's an option, potentially. I don't yet know what colors I would use. Probably in the blue family though, if I had to guess. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm open to any and all suggestions because clearly I have not made up my mind. I've been thinking about this cup literally all day, and I didn't come up with any ideas. I came up with none. Other than I could do a plaid, or I could also do some sort of ombre situation. Or I could go really simple and we could do a snow globe. That's totally also an option. You know? Decisions. Do a burst? Okay, what color should I do for said burst? I love the plaid option. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, phone. Work with me. Okay. Oh no, now my whatchamacallits won't show. Hold on. Not my fingers all in the camera. Sorry, guys. Okay, what do we think about well, there we go. What do we think about a burst? What kind of colors? What's the vibe? I'll show you the prints. Maybe that helps. I feel like blues. I wonder if I have a small enough cup that I could do a plaid. I might have another. We might be able to do both tonight. Just, you know, chilling, hanging out, you know. I really love blue and I really love red on here, but I don't know that those two colors would like. That's why I'm thinking blue. I'm thinking blue. You know what? Let's just start pulling stuff down, you know? Let's just start pulling stuff down and see what happens. Start pulling some colas down. Okay, so I'm feeling kind of blue. Not like emotionally, but like, you know, feeling like blue would be a cute situation. Ooh. But now it's what shades of blue, you know? But you don't want the blue. I know. So like it has to be like a very specific blue. Like either a super deep blue, but also not a teal, you know? And I don't think red. I'm not feeling red. But it could be like a silver white number. We could do something like that. That could be cute, like a silver white number. That would look cute with florals. What about a blue to silver to white burst? So like the deepest blue would be in the center. Let me get the colors down and see if I can mentally work this out in my brain. Because I'm squinting, which means that I can't envision it entirely. All right, but we gotta get some blues. Ooh, a shadow blue. I haven't used this in forever. I don't know that it's gonna go, but I'm gonna take it down. Like a blue like this. Denim, which I've actually never used, is a very pretty blue and would look really pretty in between. You know? So I'm gonna pull that down just because I love that color. I'm also gonna pull down a silver. But give me a second. Because I need another option for blue just in case. Just in case things go real far left. Not a teal. Definitely not a teal. We want like a blue. Would I love Ravenclaw? No. Hate it. I mean, I don't hate it, but hate it for that cup. Dislike it for that cup. 30A. I still don't know what that even means. It has to do with, what's that show? I can't even remember it. Arabian Nights is too purple. Oh, I do have autumn blues. Okay. I'm just pulling out a bunch of colors right now. Nothing needs to match. I just want to see what I got. Because I did get rid of a lot of colors. Nope, I hate that. Why does my thing keep going off? This is making me so mad. So mad. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Like, sir. I probably gotta go to, the thing. Anyway. Okay. Ooh, December. That's cute. Did I know I had this color? Probably not, but maybe, but it would need to be for a blend. Again, I haven't done any. Really? Listen, I was out here, the other day? That was it all this week. Like, I really haven't been out here very much. I'm still not feeling 100%. And my brain is basically an entire, like, fog spot in my brain. So that's cool. That doesn't help, you know? All right. Ooh, I love Mirror Mirror. Mirror Mirror is literally like my favorite ever. All right, guys, I'm giving myself 30,000 ideas. This just got challenging. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. You guys are here to save the day when I don't know what the heck is happening. I don't want like a stark white though. Can I just tell you, I don't want. Oh, but flashy, maybe flashy snowflake. Okay, I'll pull down a stark white too. I don't know that I'll use a stark white, but sometimes it's nice to have it. All right, so this is what we're working with. This is what we're working with. Oh no, did I freeze? What the heck? Okay, I have a lot of colors. A lot. Let me start with some of the darker colors. Okay, so I have a shadow blue. Now, shadow blue could easily be my silver. Okay, so just bear with me. We're going to pretend that that's a silver. What?
I'm watching him.
What? You're watching me?
Yeah.
Oh. So I have that, okay, but I also have like Daydreamer, right, that I would pair with 356 Magnum. I'm watching that too. So like a little bit of like the chunky and then a little bit of the fine like over top. So of course for the blend situation, okay. I also really love Mirror Mirror. Now Mirror Mirror can be both. It can be my white, my bright white, or it could be my silver, okay. So that's also an option. My brain is stuck in resale now. Listen, girl, I don't know where my brain is, but it's definitely not actually here. This is not the real Lysha you're speaking to. Jed. Okay, and then for whites, before I go back to showing you like the blues that I have, Moon Dust, which I think would pair well if I did either this number, silver, and then white, or if I did shadow blue as my silver and white, okay. Then I have just a regular white that I probably won't go with because white, I don't like stark white, hard for me. So I probably won't, but I took it down just in case. And then Flashy Snowflake, which has like a opalescent look, which I think could play well if I did Mirror Mirror. Honestly, maybe any of them. Or the silver. But I'm definitely leaning a little bit more towards Moon Dust because it has like this like more blue look. So maybe not these. We'll just leave those there. Okay, now for the blues. Okay, like the actual, what I would call blues. First we have Denim. Haven't ever used this color, but it's a chunky. And I think that would look pretty if that is the color that goes in the center. Oh my gosh, Loungefly. I was at the mall today. My least favorite place to be. But I needed to Christmas shop. And am I done with Christmas shopping? Well, I'd love to tell you. The answer is no, I'm not. I'm not. So, oh my gosh, that is crazy. But it's funny because I was in a store for my niece. She's 14. Yes, 14? Yes, because Riley is 16. And she is into like what they're calling scene clothes, which essentially is what was our version of emo clothing, like, you know, all black, really like graphic tees, like that kind of like shabam. So I was at a store that she shops at to like get a lot of her clothes, and so I was looking for t-shirts, and my younger niece, who's 5, loves Hello Kitty, and my husband was like, oh look, they've got Hello Kitty like little bags or whatever, and I was like, bro, those are Loungeflies. I can't buy a 5-year-old a Loungefly. I said, I don't even own a Loungefly. He's like, oh, I didn't think they were that expensive. I said, yes, did you see the prices? That's not a bag you get for a 5-year-old. I would love a Loungefly, but also I probably would never buy one. Maybe eventually. Okay, so going back to the blues I have. So I have 30A. Still don't understand how this is related to Outer Banks, but I never watched the show, so clearly I'm missing something. This Autumn Blues, which is different from Shadow Blue, and Dreamer. December. That doesn't say Dreamer, Lysha. That says December. Oh my gosh. Get it together. So do I like all of these colors? Yes. If I had to choose a color to go with, I think I would choose denim and December. I think I would choose denim in December. I just feel like it's not going to be too matchy-matchy, but it's also going to blend really nice, especially if I choose to do this color in the center. So that's a thought. Okay, so let's put those away. Wow, guys, thanks for letting me talk that one out there, because you know what? Sometimes I need that. Now the question is, do you really? Okay, well, Erica, I might be stalking your page. I'm probably going to be stalking your page. Thanks for letting me know that I'm going to be spending more money. Okay, so now the decision is, do I do blue, silver, white, but burst version? So like in the center would be the darkest color, which is blue. Then I would do silver and then do white. And it would look the same way. So it would be blue in the center. It would burst out, and then we'd have silver, white. So it's silver with the blue in the center, white. That's the thought process. I could also do it with silver, but the white throws it off. If I did the silver, then I would just do silver and blue, I think. Okay, I think we're doing blue in the center. Okay, that's decided. Two things have been decided, guys. We have our blue, and we have which order we're doing this first. Okay, now I have to decide on the silvers. Do I do Daydreamer Mirror Mirror, Daydreamer 357 Magnum, or I really think that's my only two colors for, let me open these two together. Feel free to disagree with me at any point in time. I really love Mirror Mirror. It's obviously my favorite. Okay, the only thing with Dreamer right here is that Dreamer is a holographic, and I love holographic. Okay, I love all characters. What do you have? I'm curious. I'm into villains. I'm into princesses. I'm into side characters. Disney, whatever. I think I'm gonna do it this way. But then that tells me that for the white, I have to use Moondust, because Moondust has some of that blue, and that's going to tame some of this holographic. Now, I am a little bit worried that I am happy this is super chunky and this is just like a little bit chunky, but I am worried that the blend from these two is going to be a little bit challenging. Slightly, potentially. We'll see. Anyway. All right. Oh, I put those in the wrong spot. All right, let me move everything out of the way before we get a cup, prep a cup, and then I have to go warm up epoxy, because this is something that I do not want to attempt to do using Mod Podge, because I will die on that hill, you know? So, the cup style that I think I want to do for this, I'm toying with a couple. I'm thinking either 20-ounce curve or a 30-ounce curve. Because that's what I have. I mean, I have other ones too. I also have a 20-ounce thick. What's this? A mason jar. I'm not feeling the mason jar idea. Guys, I ordered cups that I don't remember ordering. And I thought for sure they just accidentally sent me something that I wasn't supposed to get. And turns out it was in my cart. And I did order it. So that was confusing. All right, 30-ounce curve or 20-ounce curve. Either way, it's a curve. I haven't worked with a curve cup in so long, honestly. Do I even know how to work with them anymore? We're about to find out. I'm leaning towards 30-ounce curve, because like I'm gonna get like 2 decals on this, you know? I feel like I would. We could also do both. And just do kind of a different version. We might do that. Okay. Guys, you convinced me. And if we have time, we'll do the plaid. And if we don't have time, that's okay. We'll save it for another day. All right, 30-ounce curve. So we'll do a curve. We'll do a curve. No. These ones are Maker Flow. Whom I don't actually always order from, even though they do tend to be one of the cheaper avenues to go. I personally love Tipsy Magnolia. I just love their cup styles. And if not there, typically I'll shop from the Stainless Steel Depot. Actually, I'm gonna read that still. But I needed cups that I can engrave and that would get here quick, and Maker Flow is always super quick for me. So I went through Maker Flow because I've shopped with them before. I just don't always shop with them. So I ordered these cups. Oh, I forgot I gotta put this there. Ooh. Okay. Well, see, like I'm gonna get like 2 little decals on here. Like that's it. This one I think I'm gonna focus and make a little bit more blue. And I'm toying. We might change our mind. This one is gonna be the one with the 3 colors: blue, silver, white. Okay. This one though, I might switch it up and just do maybe an ombre instead. Because I think I want to use mostly the pine cones on this one and the white leaves. From the prints, and like maybe the white, like whatchamacallits. So kind of just trying to figure out like how I want that to look, but I'm thinking the pine cones on those with the white leaves would look absolutely adorable. Whereas the other one, this one is gonna get more of those blue florals that are on here, because those are cute. Okay. Anywho, let's go ahead and sand this. Sand those, and then we'll clean them up, and then we'll go spray paint. Wow, this is going to be so weird to work on a curve cup. I literally haven't worked on one of these in forever. Yes, that was the thing. I needed like one that was like coated and had a different color. I got some gold-plated engravable cups, but that was why I went there, because I couldn't find them anywhere else that was going to get to me in enough time, even Amazon. And I was like, okay, guess we're not doing that. But I did also get a couple like powder coated water bottles, which I'm kind of excited to try out. I don't yet know what I'm gonna put on them, but I'm excited to try those out on one of the lasers. Probably on the Lumos, because I do like the way that one engraves. Because then I don't have to switch anything out. All I have to do is add the rotary attachment piece. Whereas the bigger laser, I have to add all of them. I have to flip the laser. I have to put the rotary attachment in there, move the grates. Like, it's a whole thing. Anyway. Okay, we're gonna spray paint these white. Let me, though, see if I have, or where I have cup arms. All right, let me go start with this one. Spray paint. Let me bring my paint over. This one, though, is... Uh-oh, where's my white? Oh, here's white. This one will be ready for epoxy. I'm going to keep the handle free of epoxy and glitter. So excited about that. Can't wait for this one. You're trying to craft along with me? Let's do it, Felicia. We got this. All right, let me just set this down. Oh, I did also want to check this out. I feel like I'm too late to do this cup, but while we're shaking this up. So I also got a 20-ounce skinny because I have these cute little 3D printed sleeves, and I think it's a 20-ounce they fit on. So I wanted to make like a cute present cup, but obviously like That idea is kind of out the window at this point with Christmas being next week. What size cup does this fit? I thought for sure it was a Maker Flow. Son of a biscuit eater. Let me not get that stuck because let's be for real. Darn. That is so crazy. Like it wants to fit, but it also can't. So, as I just said, let's not get it stuck. And then what does Lysha do? She proceeds to try and put it in the other one because apparently that's going to be different. Be better than me. Guys, now I can't get it off. Let me use my very strong thighs. Wow, that really does not want to come out. Guys, why did I do that? I'm in denial. Why would I do that? Okay, oh my gosh. Don't try that again, Alicia. It doesn't fit. Get over it. Anyway, I had those and I was like, okay, maybe it's a Maker Flow 20 ounce skinny. It's not, so probably a much smaller cup and I just don't have that style. Anyway, let me finish shaking this up. Only I would do that too. Just, you know, go with the flow. Oh, really? They worked really well, the powder coated ones? Oh, that's so cute. For your niece's wedding. Oh, don't let me forget too. I need to go in and heat up some water. There will be a YouTube video on Sunday. Have I finished it yet? No, but it's coming, I promise. I promise! All right, let me go spray paint that cup. This should be shaken enough, fingers crossed. Ah! Oh my gosh, I couldn't get that off. Cute. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna let that chill there and dry. And then I'll go do the other one. Okay. And we'll wait. Oh, I will need cup arms in a minute, but we don't need to do those right now. Not right now. Okay. Put that there. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna start with December. Oh, I gotta go warm up some water. That's what I was gonna do. Oh, Alicia, always live, never prepared. All right, let me go do that. Yes, let me go do that. Everyone, please hold. Hi, Eureka. Hello, hello. And then I will, hopefully that other one will be dry because it's color shot paint and that stuff usually dries like real quick. So fingers crossed. And then if that doesn't work, we'll start a plat or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out, guys. need that for the 1 cup. But I will show you guys this one that I'm obsessed with. I'm getting cup arms real quick, so bear with me. Because all of mine screw on. Of course, they're not like magnetic. Okay. But I also finally got this one nice and smooth. The other Stanley I was working on. Oh, I cannot wait to add the decals for this. I'm about to become such a Stanley snob. Somebody save me. I'm obsessed. I can't wait to get the decals on that one. But I have to do some work with my Eufy make a little bit this weekend. In between figuring out what last minute gifts to get my children because they don't know what they want. So that's fun. Anyway, so how was everybody's week while we're waiting? We're literally waiting for paint to dry. How's everybody's week? What did we do? Is everybody off next week? Like I worked a bit today. But I am off all of next week, the week after. So I'll probably go into the office a couple of days. But we always get a week off for Christmas apparently at this job, which, hey, thank you. I'll take it. That'll give me some time too to like actually be able to like craft. I feel like I haven't been able to do anything really craft related because I'm so tired by the time I get home. By the time I get home, I'm like literally ready to knock out after dinner's done. You know, kids are in bed. I'm like, I'm right behind everybody, literally. Okay. All right, so if we're gonna do a plaid with the idea of using like these same florals on a 16 ounce though, I don't want to do a huge cup. I would do a smaller cup. Do we think, oh, maybe a mug? I do have a butt ton of mugs. That would kind of look adorable though. Let's do it on a mug. But should we do like a blue and silver vibe? Should we do a blue and white vibe? Should we throw red in there? Taking any and all suggestions. You tell me while I go get the mug. Because I think that this would be cute on a mug. Not on a, what you call it? Not on a 16 ounce. Not that that wouldn't be cute. I just think it would be cuter on a mug. This is also a mug from Maker Flow, camper mug. I have so many of these. So many of these. Too many. Oh my gosh, really? That is so cool. I didn't get any gifts. I don't know if my office just doesn't like do gifts or what, which is fine. Like, but it's so weird because I've come from offices where like somebody gets the office like something. Like not from the organization, if that makes sense, but like, you know, somebody is like the person who gets everyone something. Anyway. But I'll be honest, I haven't really been feeling like super Christmassy this year. I think just, and not because I don't like Christmas, I do. I just think it's been a lot, you know? No! Stop! Your craft room has come together so nicely though, Erica. I wish sometimes that I could just like purge this whole room and start over. Like not like, well no, probably over. Cause I feel like, you know, I can only put so many things in so many places. I don't know why this keeps freezing on me. Hold on. I'm trying to, let me go into my settings. I think that's the problem. Oh, it's display. All right. So it can stop going black. The screen keeps going black on me. Anyway. All right, so I think we're going to do it on this, though. I think that'll look cute. And then after we take this one off, I will go and do... I was going to say, yeah, no, my gosh, no, not a 30-ounce curve. No, 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 no. No, ma'am. No. I would cry trying to do that. And the only way I would even ever be able to do that is if I was using like a template. You know what I mean? Can you imagine? I would scream cry. Scream cry. All right. So we're going to start taping this off. I always do the vertical stripes first. You can do it any way you want. This is just the way I always do it. I always do vertical stripes first and then I go around and do the horizontals. But you could do it the other way too. Because it still comes out the same way. Oh, okay. Okay, now we're going to put our little spacer tape. Now I'm pretty sure that I'm probably going to have to fuss with these a little bit in order to get them to look even all the way around. Because I don't think, I've done a plaid on one of these cups a long while ago, and I'm pretty sure, I feel like it's on most cups that there isn't quite, there's like going to be a little bit of an open gap. Okay. Okay. But we will figure that part out when we get there, you know? Fingers crossed this comes out cute. Oh no, is that crooked? Hold on. No. Maybe my eyes are crooked. Okay. All right, so I didn't hear any thoughts. What do we think? Red and blue. I know my colors. Are we thinking blue and silver or blue and white? Got me struggling. Really? Wait, what stuff are you purging? You should post it in the Facebook group. That's what I do when I get into that mood where I'm just like, I gotta clean. And when I mean clean, I mean get rid of stuff that I haven't been using. Like fabric. I haven't done a fabric cup in 97 years. Yet I still have a ton of fabric. I think I just keep thinking that one day I'm going to go back to it. And I haven't yet, so I don't know why I have that thought in my brain. Probably because I know I have this fear that that we all do. Like as soon as you get, oh, we might be okay. That might be slightly small, but I can handle that. As soon as you get rid of something, you decide that either you need it or, ooh, yeah, how do I want to do this? It's definitely going to be slightly short. It's fine. I'm thinking, hold on. It's the under the handle part that always gives me such a hard time. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Never mind. Crisis averted. Crisis averted, everybody. Don't you worry your little hearts. Figured it out. It'll be fine. All right, so now we have to go around the cup, which also can be tough because of the handle. That's 1000% in the way. So we're going to start next to the handle, not on the handle, and go around. Come on. This is the hardest. It is pretty hard, I feel like. I don't want to say hard, challenging to do handled cups for plaids, only because like when you're taping it like this versus having a template, the handle is just like legitimately in the way. And there's just nothing you can do about that, you know? So you just do what you gotta. Oh, well, that's not what I meant to do. Try that again. You can do it. There we go. Bam. Put this little bad boy under here. Up. Oh, or not. Or we're gonna rip because that's fun. Okay, there we go. Crisis averted. Okay, we're overrun one section of the handle. Obviously, the next section would be where our squares start. So I'm just putting that little buffer tape. And then, all right, blue and silver. That's what I saw. Blue and silver, blue and silver, blue and silver, blue and silver. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, okay. Okay, operate. Okay. The bottom is also going to be challenging because it just is. Just because, guys. I don't know. Just a cuz. All right, this one's going to have to literally go like under the handle, which I guess is better than on the handle, but no, we're going to have to do it this way. The only thing is, I want to make them all even, but we're just going to go with it. I think this is what I had to do the last time. It was like there was just a little bit. So it doesn't quite. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, anyway. Bam. So first color done. First color set up, I should say. Okay, I'm gonna go spray paint the other cup because the other one that's on there should be dry. Ooh. Well, that's cool. Got a little drippage. Might have to go back and spray paint that one. We got a little drip happening. Don't think I shook my can enough. So let's fix that. Okay. Hopefully that's a bit better. Let that chill over here while it dries. All right. Now the question is, do we start with the plaid or let's start with the plaid. Why not? Because we're just going to do, what's it? Decisions. No, I'm lying. I need to start with the, color. What did I do? All right, what do we think about the handle? What color should I do the handle? Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm like so rambly tonight. Liz, I didn't do what I said I needed to do, which was to wash my brushes. One job. Literally one job. Ooh, this one's a little bit, it's starting to drip. Clearly it wasn't shaken enough. So I'm going to put this on the turner really quick. Just so it doesn't start to like drip downward. Might as well grab epoxy while I'm over here. My very loud turners. Okay. We can start with, let's start with the first spray. Because who am I kidding? It's way smarter for me to do this first. I'm going to do 5 mLs. Let me put my in there. Perfect. I'm not going to respray paint that because I don't want to fight with it. Okay. Boop. Okay. There's the other. Now let's mixy mixy. I am going to go in with the blue first. So I'll do the chunky blue, then I'm going to do December over that, but I'm going to kind of like lay out the blue, the chunky blue first, then the chunky silver. I'll go back in then with the blue. Hi, Regina. Sorry, I can only see comments like when they pop up, like they don't stay on the screen because I have my iPad open to something else I'm watching at the same time. Oh, man. Oh, is it? Okay. I love that. Oh, he's been live for 3 hours. You not hungry? Anyway. Get this all mixed up. Now, we don't care about bubbles, of course, for this because we're just putting epoxy. This is just a thin coat just to attach our glitter. So we are not stressed about that. Guys, the way that I literally want to do absolutely nothing this weekend. Nothing. But instead have to do all of the things, you know? I just want to have like a lazy weekend. But a lazy weekend where like my house is still clean. But I guess if I want that, I have to clean the house first. So that's the hard part. Gosh, why did we have to grow up? I miss being a kid. Never had to worry about it. Oh, to be a child again. One day, guys. All right, so actually, before I do this, let me pull another piece of paper down. That way I don't have to keep going back and forth. This is so pretty. It's a really pretty cup. A really pretty checkered cup. All right, so let's get this on. This is 5 mLs. I technically won't need all of it, but I am also going to be using some chunky colors, so I'm going on a little bit thicker than I normally would. I know, that's the problem, Regina. I have this want to do nothing, but I have no time to do this said nothing weekend because I haven't even finished shopping. I barely started. Barely. Tonight I need to finish what I can get off of Amazon and then hopefully be done? Question mark? I just, we can't even put our tree up because our cats are being terrible brats this year. So we have no tree. So we're gonna put lights on the wall and make it look like it's shaped like a tree because that's literally our only option. Mind you, they have plenty of things to climb on, but you know, something new comes out and they're like, ooh, ooh, shiny, you know, immediately have to go mess with it. So Because why not? Let's just mess with the stuff Mom just put up. All right. All right. I think we're good there. Take off this glove. All right, so now we're gonna start to layer. We're starting with denim. I'm nervous. I shouldn't be, but I am. And let's be for real, I have to stand up when I ombre. It's just, it makes things easier. Okay, so we're starting with denim, and that's gonna go in the center. We're just gonna create a dark line around the center. Honestly, I feel like I should probably just put some on the thing. I'm trying to tap it. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. Sometimes you just gotta improvise. Okay, so we've got kind of like our starter line here. Put a little bit more out. I'm just blending just a little bit. Not a lot. I just want to start to establish like how far this blue is going to go up in both directions. Because again, this is not a super tall cup. So I can only, you know, push it down so far without it looking like it's going to take over the whole cup. Okay, I'm happy with that. Don't worry. I know you're like, girl, that's crooked. It's okay, because we still have to go in with another blue. But first we have to get this one picked up. And then I'm going to go in with December now just a little bit. I will have to go back in with it again, but I want to just clean up this line a little bit. Right over the center and just slightly start to move that up. Again, we don't really have full coverage right here, and that's perfect. So I'm aiming for that line and then just tilting down slightly. Again, we got to get two other colors on here, so I don't want to take up too much space. Blending. Okay? Okay, so here's where we are at this moment, at this juncture. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go in with the white. I know you're like, girl, what? I'm doing this because I need to make sure I have enough space for the white. Normally I wouldn't, but I just know that I'll get so far and then like fudge up the white. So we're gonna go in with the white. Ooh, what do we think? So we're literally just slightly, little bit, we're kind of messy fussing right now. Nothing too crazy. I'm aiming literally for the middle bottom of the cup and just letting whatever overspray goes there, let it land. And then we'll do the same with the top. This will be a little bit harder though, because I always feel like the top rim is harder for me. I'm getting half of it because you got this whole big old spot open. top's got a little bit more space. I probably could have moved my blue line up, but we're gonna deal with it when we get there. So this is what we have so far, okay? Let's get the white up. Now we're gonna go in with our chunky silver. So this is Daydream. And with Daydream, I'm gonna do the same I kind of did with the denim. I just wanna like dust it in here. And we're really just aiming for this line that I'm making in both sections. This would look really cute with like as a snowflake peekaboo. I know that's not what we're doing, but it would look real cute. All right, this section I gotta be a little more careful because there's not as much space to create this line. Okay, I feel like that's probably enough. Let me go in a little bit more here. I know I can always come back in, but harder to get the chunkier to stick if you go in later. Because we're building. All right, now we're going in. Hi, Ebony Boo, I must have missed ya. I missed ya hopping in. You finally decorated your tree. Erica, do you want to come decorate my house? Because I have one thing out. Because the tree again got put away, so. All right, we're going right back over that silver with 357 Magnum. If it wants to come out today. There we go. Honestly, this would have looked pretty with Mirror Mirror on it. Something told me to go with Mirror Mirror, but that's okay. Don't worry, we still have to go back and blend our blue, so. I know it looks super crazy. Okay. I know what you're thinking, girl. Are you about to make a miracle happen? Yes. All right, we're going back in with blue, okay? We are going to go in with just a little bit more denim because we have a little bit more space to work with, okay? But I do think pouring it works a little bit better. We're going to give it a little bit more. Oh, went a little too wild there. Let me get a little closer instead of going so far away. Okay. Got a little more blue. That way when we go over with the December, we can still see some of that chunky. And then we're really gonna like pile it on with the moon dust because that's gonna really help blend into the silver well. All right, we're going back in with December. Almost forgot which glitter I was working on. And this is really gonna help establish the entire blend for the most part for the blue. We'll have to go back in with a little bit of silver to just blend up into the blue. Okay, now we're gonna take that silver and bring it down. I don't know why I always end up taking like, putting all the tops back on. think I could have made my silver sections smaller, actually. That's okay. All right, now we're really gonna cover this in moon dust. Ooh, look at that. I'm telling you, that final color always makes such a difference. That makes the blend. Oh, that is so pretty. I love that. All right, I'm just gonna tap this off. Wow. Guys, I haven't done one of those in such a long time. I was worried I was gonna be a little rusty. There's a little bit of work, you know, but wow. That came out better than I thought. Love it. So cute. All right. So. Oh my gosh, those florals I think are really gonna look really pretty on there too. I won't be able to epoxy this until tomorrow, but hopefully I'll be able to put decals on it by Sunday. Oopsie. Wow. All right, what did we think of that? And now you guys have to tell me what I should put on the 20 ounce. What do we think? Because this is ready. She ready. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and just start patting down some of that glitter. Especially the chunky in the center. Because we don't want no issues. I don't want no issues. No, sir. No, ma'am. Do not pass go. Straight to jail. What do we think? It's giving snow globe vibes. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna go put this on the turner. Then you guys have to tell me, do I want to do, what 2 colors should I do? I should put your name on it. Honestly, I do feel like I need to put like winter wishes or something on this. I don't know what yet, but something with the florals. I haven't decided. But you guys tell me what colors I should do for the 20 ounce. Oh, we get another glove. All right. We're back with a 20 ounce. This one I'm just thinking 2 colors, you know? But what do you guys think? What 2 colors should I put together? What 2 colors? And we're trying to match the winter florals. So I could add a little bit of red. If you want to see what that looks like. I could do, but this one I said what? That I wanted to do more of the greenery stuff, like the cotton with the pine cones or the white leaves and the white poinsettias with the little white leaves, I'm thinking. So do I want to add green? Or do I just want to do this all white? I feel like white would probably be too much, huh? Yes. But I do want to add those pine cones too. What do we think? I'm struggling with this one. A little harder. Let me mix epoxy and think about it. Y'all tell me, what do we think? What do we think? can't see. Okay, I'll show you the floral. Come on. Come out already. Don't give me a tough time. Should have left this one upside down. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so for the florals, this is what we got. But I think I want to do the white florals on this one and pine cones. So I'm just trying to figure out like what color I want underneath it. That like gives winter vibes, but also like matches some part of the floral like aesthetic, you know? I can't see, is that 5? Okay, yes. Oh, that was a struggle. I gotta pull those back up. All right. Mix another 5 mLs up. I won't need this full 5 mLs, but I know the decisions are hard. I'm sorry I made it so difficult, guys. Too many decisions. I feel like it could be cute if I did silver and white. That's a possibility. Like that's cute. I don't know. I'm leaning towards silver and white. Maybe that's kind of where my head is right now. And maybe just like a slight sprinkling of denim under the silver. I don't know. I feel like the blue would be too much with the white. So I don't think I want to do blue. So that's what I was thinking, just like, you know, a little drop here, a little drop there. Ooh, what are we eating for dinner? Light purple and white with those florals? Okay, we can do it. Light purple and white. I'm for it. Like winter purple. Like that pastel-y horizon look. Okay, we can do that. Let me see what I have purple-wise. All right, I think this is well enough mixed. And Saint? Really? You weren't thinking moon dust? I don't know if I have enough Saint though. Because I use Saint a lot. But for the purple, I am thinking this Flawless with maybe vervain over top. And then let me see if I have Saint. I know I have it. I mean that if I have enough, which I might have enough from this. Where is Saint? It's one of my bigger jars. Oh, Saint. I don't think I've used it all. Let's see, you go. Corn Dreams. Where is it? Do I really not have it? Did I use it all? I do have Blizzard, which I've never used. It's an option. I'll pull that one down so you guys can see it. I do also have Jenny. I also have Jenny 2.0, which is also beautiful. Let's pull her down. Or we do Mirror Mirror. Ooh, I think Mirror Mirror might be the winner though. Okay, so this is Blizzard. Haven't used it yet, but it's got like silver. It's got opal pieces, but also silver. I feel like this is a really great glitter for a, what do you call it? For a really great glitter for a snow globe. This is Jenny 2.0. Jenny's also very pretty. Could go well with the purple. But it probably would give a little bit more of a silver vibe, which I don't know if that's the vibe I really want. But let's look at Mirror Mirror. Mirror Mirror is a little bit more of like a flash white. Because I do not know where Saint is. It is possible I used it all. That was reckless of me if I did. I think we're going to go with Mirror Mirror. Watch, I'll end up changing my mind again. I don't know. We're going to see. All right. Let's see if we can get this to look cute. There's only 2 colors, so I shouldn't have a hard time, but this is me we're talking about. I just did that beautiful 3-color ombre, and I would be the one to like mess it up on a simple 2-color one. Let's just a little bit more on this edge, because the edge always is what ends up giving me a hard time. All right, so we're gonna go in with Flawless first. I'm gonna do it this way. You know, make it easier. Good night, Felicia. Full of glitter, dead. You know what, Felicia? That's just the way it is, you know? We just gotta be okay with it. Ooh, I wonder if I put denim on this too, if it would look cute. Oh, clearly got a lot of epoxy on that. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of denim. Because denim has like a little bit of a purple in there. I'm not adding a lot, but And then do vervain over top. That could look cute. Now we're just experimenting, y'all. Now we're just making stuff up. Okay, let me take off this glove now. Boop. Ew, my hand is all sweaty. Ew. All right, we're gonna go in with vervain. Really heavy on the bottom. We got so far. You got a couple blue spots in there, but that's okay. We'll live. All right, I'm gonna go in with mirror. I think I'm gonna dust this on here because I love the brightness, but I don't think I want the full thing to be this color. So we're gonna dust it with this, and then we're gonna go in with moon dust. So I think I'm swapping my mind. This is just giving off a little bit too much silver, which I don't love. Don't love up against that purple and blue. Ooh. All right, we're not done. We're gonna go back in with vervain, just to push back up against the moon dust for a cute little number. Yes. Yes, yes. All the way yes. Yes, yes, and yes. I really could have done just the purple. I do like the blue flecks though. Debating with like what florals I'm actually gonna put on here now. Oh, those two colors together, the purple and the white. Sign me up. All right, this one's gonna go on the turner. And then we can work on the plaid. Look at that. All right, let me go set this on the turner. We can work on the plaid. All right. Oh, what I don't have though. Okay. Let me grab this. Can't forget a thing. Wait, in reverse? What in reverse? I missed something. Hold on. Good night, Regina. Did I really? That is so funny. I know, the week before Christmas, crazy. But Yep, I'm off until the week after, technically. And even then, we don't even have to come to the office because our building is closed until January. But there's a couple things that I want to make sure I have done before I come back into the office. So probably going to go in on like the 30th. And then I'll be off New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Okay, so first things first is I need to go get a paintbrush. Kind of important. Paintbrush. Don't judge me because I'm about to take a paintbrush out of this dirty water. I mean, not dirty water, just not as clean water is what we're gonna say. That's all. That's all. It's just like, you know, it's the holding spot for my brushes. I have a problem though. I really have to like go clean my brushes. There's no reason why they're not clean. I just keep forgetting that they're back there. We'll go with that. All right. So, oh, I guess I need to get a couple of, whatchamacallits for my glue. Because we didn't even paint this. So we're going to have to paint and glue. But the question is, do we want to do blue and white? Are we thinking blue and silver? Because I got to start with making the mix first. So what do we think with the florals? Honestly, is blue and red too cheesy? Blue and silver? Okay. Maybe these two, maybe Mirror Mirror and December. I don't think I have enough 357 Magnum. So I'm thinking I have to do these two. Even though Mirror Mirror is technically like a bright white, I think it'll look cute. But this is the true test, because first I need to mix these two together, because if they don't mix well, then there's no point in doing the mix, if that makes sense. Because the color needs to be darker than the lightest color, but lighter than the darkest color. And so if you don't have a good mix, blue and red, ooh, that would be cute though. Yeah, I don't know about this color. Kind of hard to mix this one because it still very much is pulling. I mean, I guess it does kind of. What if I put a little red in this? Hold that thought, y'all. Let's be real adventurous right now and just like a little bit. But like a little bit of like chunky. Oh gosh. I went a little overboard. Just ignore me. Don't worry. You can't hurt, right? Okay, I kind of like that. And that is a total, like, obviously different color then. But I have to add more because... Oh, you obviously need... Okay, we're going with a little bit of red in there. Hopefully it looks good. I think it'll look okay. Oh, I need a little bit more red. Just a little bit. Okay, but I love this. It's kind of cute. Okay, I'm convinced that's it. That's it. I'm gonna show you guys. This will be the mixed color. Look how cute that is. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get it to the camera. Where is my camera? Okay, that's it. That's the color. That's it. That's the whole chat. Okay. Okay. So we are going to color the blue spots blue. And I'll probably do, I don't know, probably do the same other one. I think it's going to be cute. Crossing my fingers. We are going to do, though, paint first. Well, not going to paint first, but, you know, we're going to put paint down. I'm going to use Calypso Sky. It's the closest blue I have to this blue. Put a little bit of that there so that we can paint and glitter at the same time. And I'll have to do the same with the glitter or with the white section, but I'm just going to do like white under that. Oh, I'm like, what am I looking for? Hello. Did he? That was weird. You guys can still see me, right? I think so. All of a sudden this like stopped. I wonder if he hopped off and I missed it. Ooh, look at that color. That's cute. Put that there in case we need it. That was weird. Did that. Hi.
Still alive?
Yeah, is your dad still streaming?
No, just went to
What?
you just went straight.
Oh, I was wondering. It didn't like stop it. That was so odd. Okay.
It was probably just late.
It was like a delay. But yes, I'm still alive. I'm just doing this plaid and then I'm done.
Okay.
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 You want to pull up YouTube for me?
Yeah, I was watching you.
Can you pull up my live?
Do you think it?
You can try. I don't know if you can do it that way. No, you're gonna have to search me. Thanks. Thanks.
I have to go first for internet.
Huh?
I have to go first for internet.
No, because I wanted to see the chat. So it's easier. Yeah, I know. My hype man's here. Parker.
Yay.
Yay. Ooh, what color should I do the handle? Should that also be blue?
Midnight
Or
purple.
midnight purple?
Yeah.
That's not gonna go with the colors I'm using. Oh, a mix? Okay, we'll do it the mix.
Yeah.
We'll do it the mix. Okay. Veronica says, Merry Christmas, Parker. Parker just had a birthday yesterday. He turned 11.
No, 12.
No, you're not 12. You're 11. I know when I gave birth to
I
you.
want to be more than 23 days, so that way I don't have to be this young.
Well, eventually you will be 12 next
It's
year.
been 10 for 1 decade.
No, it hasn't been that long. Thank you. Syl says, happy birthday.
Thank you. Only.
She's been 12 forever. Believe me, when you get to be my age, you'll be thankful for how long it felt like you were 10.
I'll be happy once I'll.
All right, first coat is done. This is metallic, so I'm good with doing just one coat. If it wasn't metallic, I probably would do a second coat, but I think we're gonna be okay. Okay, there we go. What?
I have a question.
Sure, I have an answer.
When I'm 18, or 19 or 18, how old will you be?
Well, you're 11 now,
Mm-hmm.
and so when you're 18, that's 7 years from now. What's 36 plus 7?
47.
No. No.
47.
No, it's not. 36 plus 7?
47. Yeah.
That'd be 43.
What?
43.
That's not how math
That's how
works.
math works.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
47.
No, it's not. Why are you trying to make me older than I am? I won't be 47. I'll be 43 when you turn 18.
Well, how about when I get a car? Or when I finish high school?
That's the same age.
You finish high school at 18?
You will be 18 because you have a December birthday.
Yay. I don't want a December birthday.
Okay, well, you can't change when you were born, kid, okay?
I thought Cam told me you can change your name in core.
Sure, your name, you can't change your birth date.
What? Can't glare on my
Sorry. You should know that's the cost of being out here.
phone. You're glitter everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Bad.
Do you not see I have a whole glitter wall? Of course I have glitter everywhere.
Too much glitter.
Nah. Jocelyn says happy birthday. Ebony says happy birthday. Veronica says happy birthday.
Thank you.
He's overwhelmed. He doesn't know what to do. Oh, I should have cut this.
I didn't get any presents.
Oh, stop. Your gift is coming. Don't start with me. You're the one who told me what you wanted
tomorrow?
literally yesterday.
Tomorrow or today?
No, it won't be here till next week.
What about the first one I said?
That remote control car.
No, the pro drifting.
I didn't order that.
You didn't?
No?
What? Why not?
So I thought you said you wanted that for Christmas, not for your birthday.
Oh. I thought you said we're on my birthday. Yeah, for Christmas.
Christmas is literally next week.
What?
Yeah. Your birthday is only less than a week.
It's on
before
Tuesday?
Christmas. No.
Wednesday?
No, it's on,
Thursday?
yeah, Thursday.
Is that Christmas Eve? Or Christmas?
Christmas.
Oh.
Right? No.
We-
Maybe Christmas is on Friday. I don't know.
I want to fast
I
forward
can't
to
do
Christmas.
math right now.
I want to fast forward to Christmas. I don't want to. Why go to Christmas already? I want
Okay.
snow.
Oh, you want snow? Wow.
No snow.
You heard him. He wants snow now. Boy. He crazy. Alright, should I do the bottom, the white, guys? Or should I do it the mixed color? Since I'm doing the handle the mixed color, I feel like maybe the bottom should be the brightest color. Just to like... I guess it doesn't really matter. Or maybe I should just do it the blue. Because that color is going to be the only color that's not there. Because like this middle color right here will be white. The white. Christmas is Thursday. Okay, I was right. My brain was like, is it Thursday? Or maybe it's Friday. I don't know. I'm just a girl. Oh my gosh, adding the red. Best decision ever. Best decision ever. I'm in love with this already. Guys, oh, guys, it's so pretty. Look, it's so pretty. Yesterday was your cousin's 49th birthday? Okay. Okay, queen. I just celebrated a friend's birthday who turned 40. She's in her 40 era now. Whoa. Guys, I love it. I love it. I love it. Favorite plaid. Favorite plaid ever, officially. Don't let me tell you otherwise either, because I'll be lying if I tell you that it's not my favorite, because this is my favorite right now. Like, for real, for real. You don't look a day over 22, boo. You're not 40. 40 is the new 20, isn't it? I'm really in love with this color. These colors, I suppose I should say. Whoops. Oh man, it's giving, I don't know what it's giving, but it kind of reminds me of the cup I made a few years ago. It was like a candy cane stripe cup, and I made like this red and blue mix. Oh, it was such a pretty mix. I love that cup. The one thing I do love about doing plaids on tiny cups like this is it doesn't take as long. Because when you be working on the big cups, it's so worth it for sure, but it be taking forever. You'd be like, are you done? Am I done yet? Of course, I'm saying this now, and I still have 2 more steps to do. And the next one is going to be the most cumbersome part, but I just mean, like, you know, the shorter the cup, the quicker the plaid is done, you know? You know? Ooh, how am I gonna get this side from? And then I also have to do the handle. But let's do this part first. Let me not get ahead of myself, because we know I like to do that. Oh, Jesus. Bam. Okay, handle time. I do feel like I'm probably gonna have to do this in sections. And maybe even 2 coats, because I just feel like this is gonna fight me. Handles love to fight me. They think I got beef with them, and I don't. Obviously, just a girl. Flip it around. Do the other side. Make sure she's beautiful. And she is. Look how pretty she is. Look at her. She's just a gorgeous little thing. Okay, now we're going to tap her off. Oh, she loud. Relax, honey. I think I'm going to do the butt blue. So we're going to do that before I pull the tape off. Oh! Oh my gosh, saved her life. She almost tried to leave. How dare her. Oh, but it did just show me the spot that's not ready. Y'all, that was so close. Girl! She was hanging on for dear life. It's a good thing she didn't make it to the floor. I would have cried. Okay, we're going to put her on her butt since she doesn't have a painted butt yet. All right. Now, she tried to jump. What's she thinking? Girl, relax. It's not that serious. Okay, now, do I do the... I missed another spot. Do I do the butt first? No, let's do the butt last. Somebody remind me not to forget to do the butt. Because let's just keep going with the, you know, sections. Right? It's like the scariest moment ever. The red glitter is by Cupid mixed with December. So by Cupid is from Vinyl Gallery. December is from Myra Makes It. And then Moon Dust, or no, Mirror Mirror, which I always also mix in there, is from Myra Makes It as well. It's like the scariest thing when your cup falls. Huh. And I've done that a few times. The cup that I made for the 8 Days of Christmas videos, that snowflake snow globe, the next day I was live. I was hanging out with Ebony and Liz, and I literally at the start of us just like, you know, hanging out, shooting the shit, I knocked that cup off my table and sent it on the floor and it cracked. There was no fixing that cup. It's just I'm clumsy. I'm so clumsy sometimes. I love it. Oh my gosh, I'd be the worst too when I'm trying to figure out what color I use. Yeah, when I was doing Liz's Grinchy cup, I literally was like, what glitter is this gold? I like had to go through so many bottles. I was like, is it this one? Nope, not that one. So funny. Like you'd think I'd write things down, but I don't. Where's the fun in that? Wow, that was a lot. A lot. Hi. Did you eat?
Yeah.
All there's stuff off. Gross. Okay, now we have to do all the in-betweens. I could have it if it landed. Yeah, literally, when it landed on the floor, and he's like, oh, I was going to ask if I could have that one. Well, unfortunately, oh, that's why I was like, why is my foot slippery? There's a piece of plastic on it. Probably from UVDTF. Okay, so now we have to go in between all the blue sections. This is 1000% the hardest part. Because you have to make your own squares. And I can't draw a straight line, so we just let the brush do the work for us. Very carefully. Very carefully. And it still never looks perfect, but we just do our best. Just like that. I'm saying it like it's that easy. It's really not. I mean, it can be, but can I just tell you, my first plaids were definitely not the straightest plaids I've ever created. By far. Not. It was rough. It was rough. But we survived. We made it through. One of the very first plaids I did was like this neon pink and yellow one. And then when you mix them together, the two colors together, it was orange. I'm not really sure what I was thinking with those colors. I know it sounds cute, but I promise you it wasn't. Thought I was really doing my big one. Aw, that's awesome. Wait, what snow globe? Or what, so you did it for the mug exchange at work, which I knew that you were doing. Did you show me the cup that you made? I just make a straight line. Only plaid. I heard it for the water slide. I mean, that counts. I'm still waiting on that berry plaid there, Miss Ebony. The one that you started over. Scratched all the glitter off. That would look cute though. You just made me think about that because you were talking about snow globes and then you're talking about the only plaid you ever did. But how cute would it be, or am I like really overthinking this, to do a snow globe, okay, but then put a plaid like water slide over top? That would be kind of cute, would it not? I feel like that could be cute. I'm not going to try it. Not because I don't believe it, but because clearly I don't have a great rapport with snow globes right now. I gotta paint the cup. Wait, paint what cup? Oh, the plaid you were working on? That you started over with? Okay, I want to see it. All right, I have one spot here that I needed to touch up. And then we get to move on to the final color. We're gonna go, not me trying to pour that. Did y'all just see that? Y'all, let me get my life together. Because I did not just do that. Now me trying to pour the paint on there. Girl! Okay. Wow, I really love this. Kind of, sort of, like a lot. All right, we have to do the butt of the cup. But I also am wondering if I should do that last. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm just afraid to keep putting it in this stand and it fall over, because I will cry. Maybe not big tears, but I will cry. The other question is, do I just go with the flow and continue with the blue paint? Because the next color, where is it? Where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, right here. It's like silver in the bottle, so like... Elijah said, what's so funny? I'm gonna do the blue. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the blue paint under it. Should I? I'm nervous. Okay, you know what? We're gonna test it on one of the bottom squares. Because if I have to switch to, like, I don't know, white paint, I can do that. Let's do it on the bottom square. And then we're gonna do the blue on the butt last. Only because I keep putting it down, or needing to put it down to pick up the glitter. And then I won't be able to put it. Oh my goodness. Alicia Nicole, Alicia Nicole, Alicia Nicole. That's my middle name. I'm flabbergasted. My gas is flabbered. Get out of here, red speck. My goodness. Oh, okay. Wow. Can I just tell you? Wow. Obsessed. Oh, where'd that spot go? Oh, lost it. Oh, here it is. Wow, guys. This is about to be my favorite thing ever.
Oh, can you read lips?
Sure, if I'm looking at you. Why? Yeah, but don't eat all of them.
Okay. At least you know how to read lips.
I've read a lot of books. That's how I can read lips. Just kidding. It is fascinating, though. People who can, like, really read lips well. I can read lips a little bit. But, like, I have to know the person to, like, know their speech pattern. Oh, my gosh. Let me put this away, because I almost just put that in the wrong. My flabbers are gasted. Would I say my guests are flabbered? Only I would mix it up. Wow, guys. If you don't think this pretty, I want you to lie to me and tell me that it is. Okay? Just saying. Parker's my favorite son. Ted. Listen, you can have him. You want to know what he asked me? Why he couldn't say it out loud, I don't know. He asked me if he could have the Hershey's Kisses up there. And I got them to make those cookies, Ebony, but I haven't gotten around to it. And honestly, I'd be fine if I didn't have the chocolates in there. That's fine. I was like, yeah, just don't eat all of them. I'm like, then I was thinking, why didn't you just say that out loud? Like, no one's going to be offended that you're eating chocolate. I did get upset with his teacher, though. Speaking of Parker. So yesterday was his birthday. So we always like buy something for the kids to share in the classroom. And this is his last year of elementary school. So really it's like the last year that he'll get to do this. And we don't buy like, you know, cupcakes or cookies or whatever like that, or make them, because as someone who works with youth, I understand that there's always going to be allergies. And so I don't want any kid to not be able to take part in that. So we usually do a pretty allergen-free snack. Something like goldfish, which is what we did. Something that he'll eat, he likes. And anybody who's got a nut allergy, right, typically, you know, wouldn't have an issue. Well, I had him bring them to school yesterday, obviously for his birthday. And I came home and I was like, how was your birthday today at school? Did they sing happy birthday? Did you get a hat? He's like, no, I didn't get a hat. You know, everybody said, you know, people in the class said happy birthday. I said, oh, did your teacher knew it was your birthday though, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, did you have your snack? And he said, no. And I'm like, what do you mean no? He's like, we didn't have it today. I'm like, okay. I was like, did you bring it home? Thinking maybe that there was a gluten allergy or something like that, and she didn't want to pass it out. Mind you, these are 5th graders. They all should know their allergies. He was like, no. So I messaged the teacher like, you know, Parker's been doing this for a few years. Typically, goldfish is a pretty safe snack, allergen-wise, unless there's a student that has, you know, an allergy that is not typical common, right? You know, is there something else that we can bring in that he can share with his friends for his birthday? And she messages me today. Mind you, I messaged her yesterday. This aggravated me a little bit. I messaged her yesterday. Dead every time I go to, yes, literally Walmart every day. I messaged her yesterday at like 6 o'clock, right? I did not expect a message from her last night. However, you get to school at 7 a.m. I know you checked Parent Square. There's no way you didn't. But she didn't send me a message until 1:55. School ends at 2:05. It took you all day to send that message? And the message was like, yeah, we have, this year in the class, we have severe allergies. Many allergies in the classroom. And I'm like, okay. She's like, so, Parker didn't tell me that he had a snack until 1:55 yesterday, so I didn't have time to check with the school nurse to make sure that all of the children in the class could have it. And I'm like, okay. And my first thought was like, okay, but why didn't you tell me this like earlier in the day? Mind you, not that I could have brought anything different because you didn't message me until 2 o'clock on Friday, and it's the last day of school until January. But whatever. So I guess they got to eat it today, and, you know, I asked Parker, like, did you guys eat the snack? Because, like, it would have really bugged me if, like, they still didn't get to eat the snack, right? So he's like, yeah, we got to eat them. And I said, who in your class has allergies? Like, is there a lot of kids? And he was like, no, we just have one kid. And I said, oh, like, do you know what their allergy is? Or, like, we have one girl, she's allergic to tree nuts. And I said, okay, well, goldfish are tree nut free, like not made in a tree nut facility. And I know that because I ran after school programs, and we always had to make sure that the snacks that we provided were not made or did not have any traces of tree nuts in them, and were made in a peanut free, tree nut free, facility. And so I'm like, there was one allergy? I'm like, she must be new. Like new. And Parker's like, yeah, she's only like 24. I was like, oh. I was like, well, let this 36-year-old tell her about allergies real quick. Look at it's so pretty. All right, I'm gonna tap this off over the trash. Wow. Ooh, ow, I bumped myself. Wow. And I think I'm going to add red stripes to this. Red nail tape, red stripes, maybe some silver. Because she a stunner. She a real stunner. Okay, last thing we have to do is we have to color the butt. And then she's officially finished. I also need to touch up this one square. This must be what hit the table earlier. Anyway, that's my school story. I feel like every year I always have one of the teachers is giving me a hard time. And honestly, it's probably because I didn't go to parent-teacher conferences. I feel like teachers, and I've worked with enough that I feel like this is not not true. But feel free if you're a teacher to correct me. But sometimes, like, when teachers don't meet you, like, sometimes it's like they almost think that you're not a real person. I don't want to say like they don't think you're a person, but like because they've never met you and understand your like demeanor and how you are. I just know that we always have a much better rapport after we've met the teacher. And so what it always, at least for us here, it goes from, you know, my child is struggling to he's now doing exactly what he needs to, you know? Maybe it's because I just have boys and that's, you know, it's a boy thing. Blue, where are you? Has no allergies because, yeah, I know. I wish that, honestly, I wish that kids didn't have allergies. At least not like food allergies, you know? Because it is crazy that like, and I understand, you know, things need to be like tree nut free, right? Because those are really popular, are really common. But what's interesting is I did read something that says, oh, I forgot this part, that peanut allergies are on the decline, which is good because kids are being exposed to peanuts and tree nuts earlier. So that's a positive, right? Because it does feel like tree nut allergies and peanut allergies like exploded, you know, all of a sudden over the last few years. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty, guys. I'm gonna just stare at it. I really love this. All right, guys, well, that's it. Let me go put this on the turner though, because, you know, I'm gonna end up sending it to the floor and then I will have to cry. And nobody wants to see that. All right. Wow, I'm covered in glitter, head to toe. Not even an exaggeration. Oh, see, but dairy is right. Typically a little bit different. Kids who are lactose intolerant, you know, like, you know, they just gonna be in the bathroom a little bit. Oh my gosh. You know, but honestly, we're all a little lactose intolerant. We're not supposed to drink that stuff. Anyway. So that is it. It came out so cute. So obviously all the cups I glittered tonight, I will have to seal and epoxy tomorrow. And then add decals, hopefully, on Sunday. Honestly, maybe I'll make that my video. Just adding the cute little decals to this cup. Because this would be like the part one. I did want to finish this cup, but like this is not a cup I'm rushing because it's not Christmas themed, you know? So I don't have to rush it. But I am thinking maybe I'll do the decals on those cups as like the tutorial for Sunday. Because if not, it was going to be that cup. Wow, I have a lot of glitter out today. Oh, like allergic. Oh man, okay, that would suck. I thought you meant like he was lactose intolerant. It's so interesting sometimes, like what kids are allergic to too. I had a kid in one of my after school programs years ago, and she was allergic to cantaloupe of all things. I just thought it was so odd. It wasn't like all melons, it was specifically cantaloupe. And sometimes I would like scratch my head and go like, is she really, are these kids really allergic to it, or do they just not like it? You know? Because it's like, just because she had it one time and she threw up doesn't always mean they're allergic. You know what I mean? They have testing for that kind of stuff. Oh no, did I drop? Okay. All right, well, stay tuned to see how those cups turn out. Don't forget to go hang out, go shop the website. website. Everything's 30% off, and these 2 winter floral sheets just went live. I will be using them on all the cups that we made tonight, because I'll epoxy them tomorrow. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful, amazing, fantastic weekend. I'll see you Sunday at the YouTube video premiere. And yeah, that's it. Those are all the announcements that I think I have. I'm sure there's something else, but I'm not thinking about it currently. Yeah, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Bye, guys. Dead, allergic to pineapple, and she eats it with Benadryl. I also think I have a mild allergy to pineapple. My mouth gets very itchy, but only with fresh pineapple. Why did I say it like that? Pineapple, not canned. Like, I can eat canned like it's nobody's business. Ooh, that just reminded me of that pie my aunt used to make. I'm gonna have to get the recipe from her. Anyway, but I still eat pineapple. I'm not about to not be able to enjoy a fresh pineapple, okay? I'll just deal with an itchy mouth. Okay, guys. All right, I'll see you guys on Sunday for the YouTube video premiere at 2:30. Hope to see you there. Have a fantastic weekend. Stay warm if you're in a cold state like I am, and enjoy a relaxing weekend. Bye, guys.